Hey everybody, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars, and this is a beautiful 1964 Chevy C10 Shortbed step-side pickup truck. If you are shopping for a original daily driver condition truck, look no further. This one is in incredible condition. I bought it from an older gentleman who just spent his retired days toying around with it and enjoying the restoration of basically kind of a driver quality style truck. It's never trying to make it whirl the wheels or anything, but just enjoying a beautiful, good driving truck. So it's got the original 6-cylinder, 3-speed on the column. Emergency brake miraculously works. It's been a while since we've had a truck in the shop where the emergency brake's hooked up. He just had this little radio installed. Let's see if it'll turn up or not. But so we'd have to catch a. Oh, there it goes. That's not my radio station, but yes, it works. So nice to have that. Another thing that it has too that you rarely see is upgraded 3-point seat belts. So keep in mind too, this is a manual truck. I've got a camera in one hand and I'm driving with the other. So I like that to be a testimony to say, this is a great driving truck. It's very smooth. So I'm holding the camera in my left hand and I got the steering wheel. Shifts through the gears super smooth and easy. Virtually no wander in the steering wheel at all. This is a smooth, straight driving truck. It's got new wheels and tires. That's the only thing that's not original. And if you'd like, I'll swap them off. I have the original set of wheels with good tires, with good tread, and the original dog dish hubcaps. And we can, of course, work out a deal if you like both. Everybody who's come in the shop has just said, man, these wheels look stunning on that truck. So, gray rallies go with just about everything. So if you saw it start up, the generator and oil light idiot lights come on. Speedometer works correctly. Fuel gauge is working. Indicators on the turn signals are working, and turn signals do work. Back to first gear. Actually, I usually park over there. I think I might try parking right here. It's always a matter of shade and sunlight when it comes to doing these videos, and trying to give you guys a best thing you can see here. So, little 6-cylinder. Just like you would expect to good running little 6-cylinder to sound. Hood opens easily with one hand. Hood springs are all working great. This engine sounds healthy. I have sound memories, and I remember about 15 years ago when I first had a truck like this, I called my mechanic buddy and I said, "This isn't a diesel, is it?" And he laughed. He said, "Those are called solid lifters, and they go clickety clack." And I said, "Well, I'm glad, because I put a regular gasoline in it." Like I said, this is 15 years ago on a whole different truck, but same engine. But anyway, it's beautiful under here. Inner fender wells are in great shape. Now there's a weld on this side. There's a weld on this side. Maybe it was involved in an accident. I didn't see other compromises, so I don't know what these welds specifically were for, or maybe just dealing with a little bit of rust at some point. But everything in here appears to still be original steel. All of the rest does, including the grill. Actually, no, the grill looks like it might have been replaced. Front bumper is brand new. So anyways, inner fender wells, incredible shape. No signs of rust on the frame at all. Original radiator. Air cleaner. Firewall looks great. You can see that it was a different color paint behind it. There. Just out 2 spots there where those put those bolts on got scratched. Other than that, looks great. Beautiful firewall paint. Heater core's hooked up. The heater works. Under the hood, solid all the way around. This appears to be the original hood. And I know what I said earlier, it's funny when I'm shooting these videos, there's times when I think, should I have said that or not? So I did not say that I knew that this vehicle wasn't an accident. I'm just trying to be a full disclosure guy. When I see things like this, I'm not exactly sure why that's like that. So I just would rather be honest and a person of integrity. So we'll just check everything we can. This hood is in really great shape. Oftentimes they like to rust and bubble all different spaces around it. So like I said, it's got actually a brand new front bumper. It looks like the grille was replaced. The lights all work. Beautiful little white painted trim there. And this truck looks like it was painted, and I think the previous owner told me maybe about 10 years ago. He's always kept it in the garage, but it has been his driver. So, which is great. Vehicles like this staying on the road is good. You can see there's a little paint chips all the way around it, as would be expected from a driver quality paint job or older paint job driver quality vehicle. Little chip right there. The doors have chips from being open and closed over the years, heading to Home Depot. Drip rails look good from the top. A little bit of separating on the paint here now on top of the drip rail. If you're being really, really particular about it, there's filler putty you can actually put in there. If this was going to be my keeper truck, I'd take it down to the paint shop and I'd have them do a color match and then just go around and do little touch-ups. And it's also single stage, which is so easy to touch up. So I just wanted to show that drip rail. Windows look great. Felts are amazing. Weather stripping looks new, or newer, at least it's not original. This windshield was probably replaced at some point. That weather stripping looks new. Passenger side, a couple of little spots. There's a spot here, and then you can see some scratches where it looked like they tried to buff it and didn't do a great job. Little spot of chip paint there. Couple of tiny little bubbles right on the bottom of the passenger side door rocker. And this is not a 100% rust-free truck. I'm going to show you a couple of other things. Step side looks good out here on the side. I will say the body lines are incredible. A couple little spots here. Scratch. Some scratches on the side. Tailgate looks amazing. Little spot there on the paint. And then inside the bed, beautiful new oak wood bed installed a couple of years ago. And you'll notice these little aluminum brackets here, and you'll see I'll take photos at the end. This actually has a tonneau cover, and I really like it. It's easy. It would be really easy to uninstall if you didn't want it, but you pull it up and lift it off, and it comes right out. It's a lightweight. It's easy to put on and off as long as it's not windy outside. And it's got springs that attach here, so when you open up the tonneau cover, you just barely have to touch it, and it rises right up. Keeps everything nice and dry. Beautiful bed. Inside the bed is consistent with the rest of the truck, you know, looks like it's been taken to the Home Depot. A couple little spots of scratched paint and stuff. The thing that I love about this truck and trucks like it is when they're perfect, they've gotten out of my budget. They've gotten too expensive in today's market. So this is the truck I'm looking for. I don't want perfect. I want to drive it to the store. I want to take the kids or the grandkids to, you know, get ice cream. I want to take it to my car show and people still go, ooh, nice truck. And that's this truck. Let's look at the inner fender wells. Driver's side looks great. A few little crusties here and there. Surface rust, superficial surface rust. Underneath, this blew my mind. Original cab corner. Waiting for my camera to adjust. There we go, focus. With the lighting and stuff sometimes. When we get way up underneath here, we're going to see a little bit of crusty rust inside this rocker. And again, I'm going to say that I'm not sticking my finger through anything. This is kind of what we call like superficial or surface rust, stuff that could be wire wheeled off. I don't see anything here that looks like it needs to be welded or repaired. Nice and solid, really. Cab mounts look great. Frame is rust free. Cab mount over here looks amazing. Floor pans are original. Looks like there's a patch right here. An older patch in the floor pan. So really all solid under here. And especially if you've been looking at these inner cab corners being original. Outer cab corners being original. No bubbles, no bumps. Looks great. This step side here did separate. It's got a little crusty in between. I would probably run a little wire wheel in there and then re-bolt this. And you'll notice that there's a few little rust bubbles right there. There's one right here. And like I said, what I'd do is have my local paint shop mix up some color match and go around and just do these little, you know, little body touch-ups. Or if that's not your thing and you're not a do-it-yourselfer, typically dropping a truck like this off at a local paint shop is not too expensive to say, could you just go around and clean these couple of spots up for me and do some touch-up paint and then buff it. Inner fender well looks amazing. Bottom of this rear fender's got a little bubbling right there. Not rusted all the way through. Frame in the rear looks amazing, by the way. Rear end. Shocks look good. Brake lines are nice and clean. Spare tire is present with the spare tire holder. Inside the fender well on the passenger side. We'll go around. Looks super, super good. Nice and solid. Again, like I said, some surface rust and some little bit of pitting there on the inside. Look at the frame. Incredible condition. Underneath the passenger side, kind of same thing as we see on the driver's side. I'm getting all the way up under here. Crusties, nothing I can stick my finger through. So some things, this could probably be cleaned up, wire wheeled, and POR 15'd. I don't think I don't think that this needs a repair. If you wanted it to look nice, you could clean it up very easily, do it yourself style. Same as the other side. Original cab corner appears to be in great shape. The floor pans look amazing from underneath. And I'd almost rather see the floor pans from underneath than on top anyways. Engine and tranny look good. It's got a tiny little oil leak, and it might just need to have the, looks like it might just need to have the cap tightened just a little bit more, the oil drain cap. Shocks look great under here as well. Bushings. Great driver truck. Great driver truck. So I'm gonna call this like, this is something I would call in the category of maybe more like the underneath of this and the body, the way it looks underneath. I'm gonna say good looking Survivor with a little bit of, you know, surface rust underneath. Interior is amazing. It still looks original. All the cream color. I love the patina on the steering wheel. It's original. Headliner's present. New light. Upholstery's been redone in the original style. It's got the fuel tank cover behind the seat. Seat belts in it. Like I said, 2 seat belts. New rubber mat. Got a little speaker cover here. Fell from somewhere. Just now noticed that this is on the floor, a little speaker cover. But I do know that the radio works. We turned it on earlier. Rubber mat looks amazing. Doors open and close nicely. Windows roll easily. All of the glass is in excellent condition. It may have been all replaced when the truck was painted years ago because there's no dings, dents, scratches. Okay, I lied. Take it back. There's one right here. Just this one windshield wiper scratch. That might actually be able to be buffed out. I'm hitting it with my fingernail and it might be buff outable. Other than that, vent windows are brand new. Side windows look great. Rear window, all the weather stripping was replaced. It's not original anymore. Rolls easily. Oh, you know what? Sometimes we find stuff while we're videoing. I think that window may have just come off track a little bit. May need to be readjusted. So it's rolling up to about there. So we may take a look at that when we get back into the shop. Notice that's old vehicles. So rockers look great. Pedals have their covers on them. And let's see. Windshield wipers. Horn. It's very rare that the horn works. The lights work. And then you can hear the fan kicking on. Fan works. No long-term commitments or cut. And let's see, interior light. So this is one of those ones that, I mean, I love buying trucks like this. This is the one, like I said when I started, if you're looking for a nice looking driver and you're not looking for perfection and you're looking for it right there in the right budget, not getting too expensive, you found your truck right here. This thing is gorgeous, ready for the road. Like I said too, brand new tires. I believe, what are these, 18s, 17-inch wheels. These are brand new. And then like I said, I have the original set of wheels that goes on it with the dog dish hubcaps. If somebody would want to trade them out, or if you want to talk to me about keeping both sets of wheels, we can negotiate that as well. 678, no wait, I'm not giving you my number on my video. PeaceTreeClassicCars.com, my phone number is there. Look forward to hearing from you guys.